Boise, Idaho, a city that many people overlook. Yet once you discover it, you'll wonder why it isn't on everyone's travel bucket list. Imagine a place where rugged mountains frame the skyline, where the Boise River winds its way through the heart of the city, and where adventure is never more than a few steps away. This isn't just another stop in the American West. This is a hidden gem waiting to be explored. They call it the City of Trees, and when you first set foot here, you'll understand why. Streets lined with green canopies, parks stretching along the river, and trails that seem endless. It feels alive, like nature and city life are perfectly balanced, blending into something uniquely Boise. But here's the real hook. Boise isn't just about scenery. It's about the spirit of the people. It's about a community that thrives on innovation, outdoor adventure, and culture that surprises you at every turn. From local coffee shops buzzing with energy to the vibrant Basque Block where traditions come alive, Boise has layers that keep unfolding the deeper you go. And if you've never thought about Boise as a must-see city in the United States, maybe it's time to think again. Because what you'll find here isn't just another destination. It's an experience that might just stay with you forever. Stop on the map. It's a city with history, depth, and stories that shape its character. Long before the streets filled with bikes, coffee shops, and bustling markets, this land was home to the Shoshone, Bannock, and other native tribes who thrived on the abundant rivers and valleys of the region. When French-Canadian fur trappers first arrived in the early 1800s, they were struck by the sight of a wooded oasis in the middle of Idaho's desert plains. They called it Les Bois, which means the woods, and that name eventually became Boise. Even today, when you walk through its tree-lined avenues, you feel that connection to the past. But Boise's identity doesn't stop with its origins. This city has always been defined by resilience and growth. When the gold rush swept through Idaho in the mid-19th century, Boise transformed from a military outpost into a thriving settlement. The historic downtown still holds echoes of that past, with brick buildings and landmarks that remind visitors of the frontier days. Fast forward to today, and Boise has evolved into something truly special. It's consistently ranked as one of the fastest-growing cities in the United States, attracting families, entrepreneurs, and adventurers. Why? Because Boise has mastered something many cities struggle with: the balance between modern life and outdoor living. Step outside, and within minutes, you're on the Boise River Greenbelt, a 25-mile path that winds through the city, perfect for cycling, jogging, or just soaking in the view of the river, cutting through a city of trees. Look up, and you'll see the foothills calling your name. The Ridge to Rivers trail system, with over 200 miles of paths, offers breathtaking hikes, mountain biking routes, and panoramic views of the Treasure Valley below. And then, there's the culture. Boise may surprise you here. One of the most unique features is the Basque Block, a cultural district that celebrates the heritage of the Basque people who settled in Idaho in the late 1800s. Walk down that street, and you'll find traditional food, festivals filled with music and dance, and stories of a community that has become an inseparable part of Boise's identity. It's a reminder that even in the American West, global traditions have found a home. But it's not just about the past or tradition. It's also about Boise's energy today. The city thrives on its youthful, adventurous spirit. You'll feel it in the craft breweries, in the art scene downtown, in the way locals pack the Boise State Broncos Stadium on game day, and in the friendly atmosphere that makes you feel like you belong, even if it's your first visit. And here's the truth. Boise may not have the size of New York or Los Angeles, but it has something those cities often lose: authenticity. Every corner feels genuine, every interaction feels personal, and every experience leaves a mark. So, if you're watching this and thinking, "I've never considered Boise before," maybe now is the time. Because Boise isn't just another city, it's a hidden treasure of America. And if you've made it this far into the video, let me ask you this. What's one city you think is underrated and deserves more attention? Drop it in the comments below. I'd love to know your perspective. If there's one thing that truly defines Boise, it's the way this city comes alive through its experiences. It's not just a place you visit, it's a place you feel. Start with the food. Boise's culinary scene has grown into something that reflects both tradition and creativity. You'll find farm-to-table restaurants where local ingredients are the stars of the menu. The Boise Farmers Market, held every weekend, is overflowing with fresh produce, artisan goods, and a community vibe that makes you want to stay all morning. And if you're ready for something bold, the Basque restaurants will take you straight to northern Spain with hearty lamb stews, pintigos, and the unmistakable taste of chorizo grilled over open flames. But food is just the beginning. Festivals light up Boise year-round. The Treefort Music Fest, for example, has become one of the most exciting music and arts festivals in the Northwest, drawing performers and fans from all over the country. In winter, the city transforms with holiday lights, ice skating rinks, and the thrill of Bogus Basin Ski Resort just minutes away. Imagine finishing a workday and being on the slopes before the sun sets. That's the Boise lifestyle. And summer? Summer in Boise is something else. The Boise River turns into a playground where locals and visitors alike float lazily on rafts and tubes under the Idaho sun. The city's parks fill with live concerts, farmers' picnics, and outdoor movie nights. It feels like the whole city shares one giant backyard. Then there's sports. The roar of Boise State University's blue turf field is legendary. Known as the Smurf Turf, it's one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. The energy on game day is electric, and it's something you need to experience at least once to understand why this city is so passionate about its team. Beyond that, Boise has an undeniable outdoor soul. Rock climbing in the Black Cliffs, mountain biking through the foothills, kayaking down the Boise River. It doesn't matter if you're an athlete or just someone who loves fresh air. There's something here that calls to you. This city doesn't just offer adventure, it makes it part of everyday life. But perhaps what leaves the deepest impression isn't the scenery, the food, or even the activities. It's the people. Boise's community feels welcoming in a way that's hard to put into words. There's a friendliness here that makes the city feel smaller than it actually is. Like you've just joined a neighborhood where everyone is ready to help, share, and connect. So if you're searching for a destination that combines the excitement of a growing city with the heart of a small town, Boise is where you'll find it. A city where you can hike in the morning, catch a football game in the afternoon, and end your day at a cozy restaurant downtown. Boise is more than the city of trees. It's a city of discovery, of community, of stories that stay with you long after you leave. And maybe, just maybe, it's the city that changes the way you look at travel in the United States. If this journey through Boise has inspired you, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join us as we continue to explore the hidden gems of America. And tell me in the comments, what other city would you love to see brought to life in our next video? Your suggestion might just be the star of our next adventure. sun begins to set over the Boise foothills, the city seems to glow with a golden light. It's a reminder that Boise isn't just about what you see, it's about what you feel. The crisp evening air carries the sound of laughter from a nearby park, the rushing water of the river, and the faint echo of live music drifting through downtown. It's moments like this that capture the true spirit of Boise. This city doesn't try to be something it's not. Boise is unapologetically authentic. It's a place where people value connection, where nature is never out of reach, and where every day holds the promise of a new adventure. And that's what makes it unforgettable. Think about it. How many cities in America can offer you world-class outdoor recreation, rich cultural traditions, a booming modern lifestyle, and the warmth of a community that makes you feel instantly at home? Very few. Yet Boise does it effortlessly. For some, Boise is a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. For others, it's already home, the place they return to again and again, because it offers something that can't be measured by size or fame. It's the kind of city that doesn't just leave you with memories.